the snow pea, which is difficult to find, but you eat them pod and all. We usually stir fry them with some onions and some fresh mushroom like that. This is the proper size for picking here.
Those are cucumbers there, and I think these are squash. I'll put a trellis up there and hang them. But you can see tomatoes again and peppers. And you can never predict which ones are going to get big and which are going to get small. Stay small. And I guess each plant, like people, have a life of their own as to whether or not they're going to flower and become what their potential indicates. This is compost material. So what I do is I refurbish everything, and the garden's been refurbished. I've been dumping this stuff.
So it rots over there and you just put it on all these plants?
It rots there.
Right.
If you get into this heat in here, if you lay this back, if you just put your hand into this, you actually feel the heat. It cooks. It cooks.
Mm.
And all you do is just pile it up. It's a potato growing. That's a volunteer.
I usually try to pick them in late September or October. You can see the pumpkins starting here. These little fellas, they're all going to mature, and we usually feed them milk by intravenous.
Really?
And they thrive on that and they fatten up.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, we had a good 24 pumpkins last year.
Wow.
This is the Rose of Sharon.
Aw, thank you, Tony.
That plant was here 40-something years ago, and I now have 3 of them here. I have this one, there's one over there, and one down there. Mm-hmm. Okay?
This is my first squash. I think it would be nice to put in a dip. And then we have white onions, red onions, and some carrots. We'll put carrots with the dip.
The garlic. You plant those in the fall, 3 inches, 1 clove gets you a whole garlic bunch. What do they call that?
Garlic clove.
Well, a clove is one.
Bulb.
A bulb.
Yeah.
1 clove gets you a bulb of about, I guess about 6 or 8. It multiplies by about 8 times. Okay?
Yeah, the corn is heading up. It's not ready. Probably another 2-3 weeks. I usually get it the end of August or September. And here we have the cabbage. I picked 2 heads of cabbage earlier. But I always keep the pantyhose on the cabbage, and then I don't get any worms. Now this little fella lost his hat, so I have to put it back on again. But I haven't had any of those green worms, and I don't use any insecticides whatsoever. And it's great, because I used to be running around with the kids with nets catching the white butterfly. They don't even come around anymore.
See how arugula is just like people again. If you bunch it up, it gets crushed. But if you spread it out, you find it grows more to its fullest growth. And that's what you have to do. We need space. People need space, just like plants. Plants need space.
There's some jagordi in here, some spinach, some arugula.
Yeah, so we'll get
And
that.
this here I'm letting it go for seed. And this is Swiss chard. And that's that oak leaf lettuce. And this is all
The romaine.
romaine. When I pull that, then I'll have late beans. I put them along in the middle. It's all lettuce there. This is an Italian green. I've been mixing that in the salad each night.
That's a serious head of lettuce there.
Yes, we were short a few leaves for this evening, so I went out and picked them.
Like that,
That's a serious head of lettuce. Yeah.
Right from the porch seeds.
Not too shabby.